Where do we last leave off, everybody? Because one of the best girls is dead. Everything is just kind of like gone down the drain, honestly, and frankly, it seems to me, out of all things, that either Rubit or Taku killed. And if you can't trust those, what can you trust? I don't know. Third base. Either way, we're gonna find out some revelations, that's for sure. As we continue down this spiral road we call Danganronpa V3. Let's go. Man, I'm bushed. I got no motivation at all. And Monofi's, period is late too. Father, why do you know Monofi's cycle? Never mind that. Perhaps this lack of motivation is due to a lack of hibernation. Lack of hibernation? Yeah, I haven't been sleeping well lately, so I haven't really been able to hibernate. That's awful! What would be causing it? Is it 'cause you have a lot on your mind? Is it 'cause the graveyard shift pays a better hourly wage?
Really?
Is it 'cause you don't want them to think you're just goofing around? Is it 'cause you want to stay friends? Is it 'cause you want to watch it in real time? Father? He's gone into hibernation. We should let him be. Yeah, you're right. Naughty night! And class trial has resumed. But yeah, I got an inkling, or a tingly feeling.
My head.
Oh.
I feel like I'm forgetting someone important to me, but I just can't. My head hurts so much. I just can't remember.
Have you forgotten? Maybe that's for the best.
You're on the threshold of an amazing adventure.
From this point forward, let's start a new life for ourselves. After all, our baby is excited to meet his daddy, you know?
What?
Daddy? Wait, what? I'm gonna be a father?
What a colossal death flag. I'll be surprised if he doesn't die after that.
So is the girl gonna be one to die because they're kind of flaking it that way?
More importantly, let's continue the conversation where we left off.
We understand Mew plotted the murder, but we need to find out who killed her.
I'm thinking it's Tsumugi, but it could be the Rubot because, you know, he's a Rubit.
And in order to figure that out, we need to understand Mew's actions. So let's discuss her murder scheme step by step.
Day by day. Forgot the rest of the song.
I know that's important, but hearing you lead the conversation really pisses me off.
Let's see. Mew manipulated the virtual world to use it as part of her murder plan.
Don't just ignore me and start anyway.
If she had succeeded, she would have gone past the wall between the chapel and mansion. And then wham! Murdered me on the roof with the hammer.
She would make the murder seem like it happened in the real world, and then pin it on Kaito.
As for Mew's alibi in the real world, she could say she was locked into the virtual world. And in the virtual world, she could say she was near the chapel the entire time.
She'd make an excuse about how she couldn't reach the mansion because of the fallen bridge.
Oh, whoops, my hand slipped.
She dropped the bridge on purpose so she could separate the chapel from the mansion. Then secretly passed through the wall she installed and took advantage of the loop. After, she headed to where we were supposed to meet up, the mansion's rooftop. Oh yeah, Kaito was probably logged out around that time too.
That's when I saw Mew.
Problem is, because of her murder plans, we don't even know where she was killed.
She was killed on the roof, right? Kokichi told us the roof door was locked and that he couldn't get through.
Maybe that when culprit killed her.
That's probably what happened. The culprit killed her on the locked roof.
Did the culprit lock the door to the roof?
Perhaps. I don't think Mew did it. If Mew did lock it, she would have done it when she called Kokichi to the roof. Even if someone came up, I don't believe she would change the target of her plan. She knew that Kokichi would come up later. Locking the door would be suspicious.
Well, it's possible she didn't even think that far ahead. She was smart, but she was also really, really dumb.
I mean, she said, not me, but that's the truth. Oh my goodness gracious. Y'all hear that voice of that loudness over there? That's a garbage truck sound coming on in to play.
No say such mean things. Killing game bad, not Mew. Mew not bad person. Going to think we could have been friends if things different.
Oh, I bet you would want that, Gunta.
That might have been difficult, even without this killing game.
That wouldn't happen.
Nuh-uh. No way, Jose.
Huh? Anyway, let's continue the discussion. If Mew was killed on the roof of the mansion, the culprit must have moved Mew's avatar to the chapel after killing her, right?
So the next thing we should talk about is how they moved her avatar.
Well, we know the mansion and chapel are actually next to each other. The problem is the wall between them.
Only Mew was able to go through that wall. The culprit wouldn't have been able to.
You say Mew's avatar
Just really loud today, and I have to keep my door open because, oh Lord, it's super hot. So I apologize if y'all can't hear the voices and such. But I have an inkling what's going to go on here. Kiba's going to accidentally implicate himself right now because he's like, I'm the only one that could actually go through the thing. But no, actually, it was Tsumugi because she just had to move her own avatars. That's all I had to really go down to. She was the only one that saw Mew. She's the one that had the motive and everything. That's the way I'm thinking it.
Yeah, that's the only way, right?
But how did the culprit send Mew's avatar through the wall? I mean, it's not like they could have thrown her.
Don't not throw her!
We know. You couldn't because the avatar's physical strength was equalized.
Physical strength equalized. That problem. We're going to build and protect everyone if that happens.
Just keep up with us.
avatar to the other side of the wall.
I think it's with that one little, like, thing that they had.
Maybe that thing has something to do with it. You know, the loud sound you heard.
Well, what was that sound?
Because of that sound, you guys went to the side of the chapel. Right, Keyboy? That's when you found the dead Mew there, right? If so, then I think that sound and her avatar being by the chapel are related.
Yes, that's no doubt in my mind that the noise is related to the case. We need to figure out what the sound could have been. It was probably just the crashing between the two things, and because no items could break, it makes sense. Might be a clue we need to solve this case. So what was it? It sounded like something slamming hard into something else. So what were those two things? Could it be the Mew hitting the wall?
That's it!
There we go.
I think the sound came from Mew's avatar hitting the chapel wall. The hammer, cell phone, and lattice were there, but they were too small to make that noise. Ruling those out, the only other explanation is that the sound was Mew colliding with a wall.
If that's the case, Mew's avatar must have hit the chapel wall really hard. We felt the impact all the way from the inside of the chapel.
Yeah, that's the real question. Mew's avatar probably hit the chapel's wall with pretty considerable force. But why did it hit the wall with such force? Can you guys figure it out?
She was a freaking item.
Hold on, Kokichi. What's up with the way you're talking? Why are you talking like you know everything?
Let's not worry about that right now. More importantly, we gotta solve the mystery. Fighting among friends is a waste of time.
So, I've been thinking about this since case 3, but not only do I think he's a liar, but I think he's a very good lie detector, because he does mention this once before. So I'm thinking, honestly, that he knew every single person that, was going, that killed. Like, legitimately enough, because Kokichi is the one that most feeds you a lot of these little things here. And, he just can't explain it, I guess. But, yeah. This fool knew. He knows all the time, every time. In his own twisted way. And I still don't like him. He's helping.
Friends? Us?
Anyway, can we talk about that after we figure this problem out?
A way of transporting Mew's avatar that would cause it to crash into the chapel.
Can he use Avatar to crash into the chapel from the mansion's roof? There's only one way I can think of how to do it.
Hey Shuichi, as your partner, I'll give you a little hint.
You what?
Since the mansion was on top of a hill, the roof was pretty high up, right? Past the brick handrail, the roof was at a pretty steep slope. And the slope faced the chapel wall. On top of that, there was snow on the roof. If the culprit needed force to move the body, I wonder how they did it.
Kokichi is talking as if he's got the whole thing figured out already. But I can't let him distract me. I need to solve the case. Even though, like, I know the majority of the case. I just don't know who done it, but I have an idea who done it. And it's only like one or two suspects for me. How to make Mew hit the chapel wall from the roof of the mansion? I want to find the answer. I already know the answer, just let me say it. Slope. Slope. DS. Okay, that should do it. Slope? Slid. So you want the E. We need the E, baby. Slid? I guess this? There you go. It's an I. I'm not good at spelling. Slid. Not there. Slid something down? Oh, there's a Monokuma thing right there. What the heck is that about? So that's a hidden Monokuma! They have hidden Monokumas here! The hey! Okay, that's not it. R? P? I don't know what this next word is, because I'm honestly confused. Oh? Slid... ons? Slid what? I don't know. I don't know. Slid ons? Could it be R? What is that? Slid off. Okay, that's what it is. It's off. Now, if only I knew how to get the bloody F. Also, my door is like really just wants to like open and close right now because of the wind. Oh, that's not a P. It's a F. Off roof. There you go. Roof. There we go. I found it.
Use this slope roof as a slide for Mew's avatar. Slide? Aw, man. Even with the slope and the snow, Mew's body wouldn't have slid.
Wrong. It would slide.
But the avatars can generate friction. We wouldn't have been able to walk otherwise. So I doubt that it would have had that much momentum.
No. It would slide.
It would. No.
It wouldn't slide, just like Maki Roll said.
Yeah, Maki knows how to roll.
It would slide, just like Shumai said.
Shumai?
Who the hell is Shumai?
Yeah, for real.
Oh, he's a pupil of Ramen Man. Sorry, my hobby slipped in.
I'm positive that's how Mew's avatar was moved, but maybe the culprit used something else as well to help her body slide? Okay. So we getting on this now? Sideboard last near
Even if the
chapel.
avatar slid off the roof, would it slide off that quickly?
Well, duh, it would.
If it made that much noise, it must have built up a lot of speed.
A lot.
Snow piled up on roof. But not frozen solid, right?
You'd still slide, though.
In the real world, it might be difficult. But in the virtual world, perhaps not.
That's not the issue. Sliding down snow is easy to do. You just need a sled or skis to cut the friction.
There was nothing like that around, though.
Wrong. There was exactly something like that.
It's wrong.
You dang liar, Kaito. Get out of here.
No, wait. There was something that could have been used to help slide Mew's body. Do you remember the lattice that was found by Mew's avatar? The culprit laid her on top of that, then used it as a sled on the roof. I did notice the lattice in the storage room when I first looked. But during the investigation, I saw that it was gone.
The lattice that was found next to the chapel is the one that disappeared from the roof?
Okay, so now, from what I'm getting at, in all honesty, I think that Kaido could have been the one that killed. Because of this. So we have 3 suspects again. And the main reason I say this is because Kaido could have logged off and then had Mew die, effectively. So he would be like, oh, I had a little thing or something. It just has to do with the timing, because I don't know what the timing is. And if the timing is correct, then that could have happened. Otherwise, Mew would have transported him out of the way. But that's the only reason why I'm saying Kaido, it could possibly it, because he was on the roof to begin with, and he could have set this up.
Then that's it. The culprit used the lattice as a sled.
Ding, ding, ding! That's correct!
Hold on a second, my door just opened. There's a ghosty here. Weird.
After the culprit killed Mew on the rooftop, they placed her corpse on a sled and slid her down the roof's steep slope.
The sled picked up speed, flew off the roof, glided through the wall only objects could pass through, and hit the chapel. The impact made all of her belongings scatter, including the hammer and cell phone.
Just like that hedgehog who loses all his rings whenever he crashes into stuff. I hate that guy and his worldwide fame and his stupid games, and I hate that hedgehog!
Is Monokuma actually controlled by Eggman? The world may never know.
Daddy, I'm glad you're feeling motivated again, but you shouldn't be so hateful. You gotta be an example to our new family.
Oh yeah, she's gonna die.
Yeah, Father. Or should I start calling you grandfather now?
Now that we know how the body slid down, we're just one step away from the culprit.
We really are.
Well, Shuichi, do you know who the culprit is?
The culprit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In
Oh.
the end, we'll still need to guess the culprit, huh?
But Gonta can't believe one of us killed Mew.
However, since we know she was killed on the roof, we can narrow down the list of suspects.
Yep.
Meaning, the culprit must be someone who was investigating the mansion.
Or does it? Because Kibo's trying to like put it the other way around.
Aside from Mew, the people at the chapel could not go through the wall or cross the river.
So that means the suspects are Kaito, Samugi, Shuichi, and Gonta.
That's real sneaky, leaving yourself off the list.
Ooh, you got me.
That's right, 5 suspects. Me, Samugi, Kaido, Kokichi, and Gunta. We don't know enough to name the culprit yet, but one of them is suspicious. When we were talking about the rooftop, they clearly lied. But what reason would they have to lie? I'll need to press them for information before making any judgments. Yeah, we need to talk to Kaido. Kaido? Did you lie about something on the roof? What are you talking about? I want to lie.
Oh no!
Oh, god dang it. Just want to make sure. Alright, so it's not that, then Samugi? Oh, yeah, then it.
I
That's the reason. God dang it. Gunta then? Was Gunta the one? But Gunta's a good boy! Oh, I have to press Kokichi because he's been lying and shit. I know he wouldn't be the one that actually does it though. Like, he's not the killer. Like, by and large. This is just learning about shit. God dang it.
It's you.
I'm getting ahead of myself and all that such.
There's something I need to know.
What do you need to know?
Why did you lie just now?
Which lie are you talking about, Shuichi? I lie a lot, so you'll need to jog my memory.
That is fair. He does lie a lot.
Fine. I'll expose your lie right now.
Also, I never went on the roof. Not even for the meeting. It all began when Mew showed us the map. That's probably what happened. The culprit killed her on the locked roof.
It was that testimony that bothered me.
Mine, start. It's the mime miming of mime times. Alright, if I could do this proper. Oh my god, it's gonna be one of these, ain't ya? Oh great, I kind of hecked this up. I hecked this up pretty bad. Why you like this? Why you like this to me? Boy! There we go. No! There. No! That's bad. Okay. No! I honestly can't tell what this is. Culprit locked. Oh, yeah. Because he can pick the locks. Oh, wait, no, he can't. Duh. We discussed this before. Let's see. What does this say? God dang it. It all began when Mew showed us the map. That's true. That's not a lie. This one is just annoying as heck. Oh, there we go. That's something. That works. That's something. Culprit on the roof, I guess? God dang it. Why does this have to be like a whole bunch of things? Not that one. Okay. Okay, cool. So, I know which, like, kind of, you know?
When you were explaining that the door to the roof was locked, you said...
Also, I never went to the roof. Not even for the meeting.
But later, you said...
This mansion was on top of a hill. The roof was pretty high up, right? Past the brick handrail, the roof was at a pretty steep slope. And the slope faced the chapel wall. On top of that, there was snow on the roof.
That's a lot of specific information. Stuff you wouldn't know if you hadn't been there.
Oh yeah! Now that you mention it, how did you know all that stuff?
You could probably see the steep slope of the roof from outside the mansion. But you wouldn't know about the brick handrail unless you went up to the roof yourself.
Huh? What?
What's this all about, Kokichi? Did you actually go to the rooftop?
Didn't. I already told you that before.
Why you look so nervous?
Is this a sincere reaction?
I'm really curious if it is or not.
But there's no evidence that proves I went to the roof. Oh, wait, I remember now. That thing Himiko said.
Me?
At the start of the class trial, I remember you saying the handrail was made of bricks. Ooh, you so clumsy, girl. Gotta be more careful there, Himiko.
Is it my fault?
Himiko really say that?
She totally said that.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did.
She did not.
She did too.
Then when? Tell me how long ago. In hours, minutes, and seconds.
What a worthless fight!
Stop him, Grandpa! All this terrible fighting is bad for the baby!
Are we gonna have a split courtroom now?
Yeah, Grandfather, stop them before your grandkid is born.
I'm not gonna apologize, because Himiko said it.
So damn stubborn.
How much longer are you going to behave like this?
We don't have time for this. But Kokichi is stubborn. He won't fess up, no matter what. But if he's being this stubborn, it makes me think he has something to hide. And then to show his hand, I had to prove he was on the roof. I might not like it, but I had to be aggressive. If we don't get to the whole truth now, everyone's lives will be in danger. Small bottle of poison, loud noise,
I didn't go to
Kokichi
the
and
roof.
Salon.
I've had enough of your lies, man.
I'm not lying. The rooftop door was locked and I couldn't open it.
So what did Kokichi do?
I turned back at once, of course. And stayed in the salon the whole time, you know?
Liars burn in hell, you know.
If you're lying, I'll set your pants on fire!
That's fine, because I'm not lying.
Then why do you look so nervous?
Why do you look nervous, Kokichi? Okay. I have to fight fire with fire. A lie with lie.
Go to the roof.
I've had enough of your lies, man.
I'm not
Let's lie right at him.
The rooftop door was locked and I couldn't open it.
So what did Kokichi do?
I turned back at once, of course. And stayed in the salon the whole time, you know?
God dang it.
Liars burn in hell, you know.
If you're lying, I'll set your pants on fire!
Ah,
That's fine, because I'm not lying.
Then why do you look so nervous?
can you do this again? Eh.
I'm not lying.
Only thing I hate about the lie mechanic is that it does, like,
I couldn't open it.
drain health, and it's just like, I kind of have to hold it, though, so it's really hard to do, like, both things, you know?
And stayed in the salon the whole time, you know?
There we go.
I'll reveal the truth.
Kokichi, you're lying right now, aren't you?
Huh? Lying about what?
Just before the murder occurred, I went to the salon to check on you. But you weren't there.
What? Really?
I waited there for a while. You never showed up.
Oh, this helps Sumugi's little thing and expresses him as a liar.
What's this all about, Kokichi? Didn't you go right back to the salon after finding the roof door locked?
I see. You use underhanded tactics too, huh, Shuichi? So who are you guys gonna believe? Shuichi or me?
Suichi, obviously.
Well, of
Come
course
on.
I'm gonna believe Shuichi.
I believe Shuichi 100%.
The one who's not Kokichi.
100 house points. No, Himiko points to Shuichi.
Dang, Suichi's getting all the support here.
But to go to the salon, Shuichi would need to pass by me in the dining room. I wonder why I didn't notice Shuichi there.
Oh, dang, she's not playing along. She's not playing along.
Oh well, I'll believe Shuichi anyway. He's usually right about stuff.
Sorry, but I'm going to believe Shuichi too.
I see. I wanted at least Gonta to believe me.
Because Gunta, gentleman.
What comes around goes around. That's what happens to liars like you.
Why do you guys hate lies that much? There's only one truth, but endless possibilities for lies, you know? And some of them are only white lies, or lies to be kind to people. If you deny all of that just because it's a lie, then that means you guys are just terrible at being lied to. Seriously, the worst!
Oh my god.
Just
What's with
spit it
this
out
guy?
already. You went to the roof, didn't you?
Isn't that where he met up with Mew?
No, he didn't just meet her there. Probably.
Okay, fine. I'll tell you if you want to know that badly. Consider this my revenge.
Revenge?
You got some balls lying to me. I'm gonna take away your fun for pissing me off, Shuichi.
Oh, dang.
I won't let you do any detective work, or deduction, or mystery solving, or anything.
What?
Oh?
So, I'll confess everything. You guys better listen carefully.
Confess.
A confession? So you are the culprit after all.
I came up with a plan after Mew asked me to meet up with her. She asked me pretty eagerly, too, so I decided to pry some info out of her. She gave me the rundown of the virtual world before she explained it to you guys. As I listened, I realized she was planning a murder. On me, no less. When I investigated the virtual world, I found out that a person can die from shock. Without a doubt, she planned to use that for my murder. So that's when I decided to prepare my own crime with her plan. I pretended to cooperate with her and lured everyone into the virtual world. That's also why I worked together with Monokuma.
You worked together with Monokuma?
I guess the jig is up. Yeah, everything he said is true. Kokichi came to me with an idea to make the killing game more interesting. It was such a good idea, I decided to place a motive in the killing game simulator.
You added a motive? Then the secret of the outside world is the motive, right? No fair! Monokuma can't take sides!
I didn't help him with anything, and I had nothing to do with the murder itself. He merely suggested a way to spice up the killing game, and I accepted. Kokichi and I had a quid pro quo relationship. Technically, that doesn't violate the rules.
Bullshit! No matter how you look at it, you guys are working together.
Calm down. I'll explain my relationship with Monokuma, so let me finish my confession.
I'm fine with that, but you're confessing without much of a fight.
I told you. I'm gonna get in the way by taking away the mystery-solving fun. If I can't win this game, then I'll make it boring for everyone. That's my revenge. Well then, the culprit is Gonta.
Oh, dang. What?
Huh?
What did you...
Gonta, but he's a good boy.
Wait! When did Gonta kill Mew?
That's a lie! He didn't kill her! Kokichi's just lying!
Now you're trying to pin things on Gonta? Do you really expect us to believe such an obvious lie?
Yeah, there's no way Gonta could commit a murder this complicated. He's not smart.
It's my turn now.
Oh. Oh. He's defending Gonta boy. Huh?
The truth is, Gonta and I worked together. We formed a duo to end this killing game. As the Killing Game Busters!
What busters?
We must win this killing game in order to end this killing game.
What you mean, we?
By the way, I came up with a murder plan, and Gonta carried it out.
Gonta what?
Why are you more surprised by that than the first thing he said?
Cause Gonta have no idea what he's talking about.
Come on, quit lying and tell us the truth.
Gonta is telling the truth! He's not someone who lies all the time like you!
And no matter how naive Gonta may be, I doubt he would ever team up with Kokichi.
Yeah, not after insect meet and greet incident.
It's obvious what he's trying to do. Gonta doesn't understand the virtual world, so Kokichi's trying to trick him. He's trying to sacrifice Gonta to escape from his crime.
You're a terrible person! How dare you use Gonta like that?
Oh my god, they're getting so mad at him. They're protecting Gonta. Because Gonta's a good boy.
You're right. I'm sorry. I did something horrible to Gonta. I didn't want Shuichi to hog all the glory, so I told everyone the truth.
Cut that out. Told you it's not gonna work.
Don't you think I could have pulled the strings and made Gonta carry out my commands?
Doesn't matter if it's possible or not, because I say it's just impossible.
It does matter. There's no need to bring emotions into class trials. All we need is logical thinking. Right, Shuichi?
What? Gonta not understand what's going on. But still. Gonta not kill Mew. Gonta really not know anything. And also, Gonta not tell lies. And Gonta not make trouble for others. Cause that not how gentlemen act. That why Gonta not culprit.
He's crying. Don't make Gonta cry, Kokichi. That's
Yeah,
rude.
Gonta's not lying. I can tell just by looking at him.
I already used my magic to check. Gonta's definitely not lying.
Then let me ask you guys. If it's not Gonta, then who's the culprit?
You, of course.
Come on! There's already proof that I couldn't have killed Mew.
Straight up. Couldn't.
There's already proof?
Yep.
Oh, did you forget already? Then let me make it clear again. Why I can't be the culprit!
What is this evil energy? I'm gonna have to agree with Suichi on this. Okay. Use Avatar. Avatar error? When everyone logged in the first time, an Avatar user error occurred.
Didn't I prove that?
Use Avatar. Found frozen and collapsed in the snow between the chapel and the wall where the virtual world ends. When user logs out, their avatar disappears. Not part of it.
That to you guys already? The clue is how Mew was killed.
Mew got strangled to death, right?
Toilet paper was the murder weapon.
Mew would have totally resisted if she was being strangled, right? Then it would have been impossible for someone as weak as me!
You talking about the strength of your virtual avatar? That wouldn't matter if you strangled her from behind.
In which case, even if she did resist, the most she could have done is merely touch the culprit.
Exactly. She couldn't struggle much. So you could have kept strangling her, no problem.
Nope. That's wrong.
That's wrong!
Actually, maybe it wasn't possible for Kokichi to strangle Mew.
Why wasn't it possible?
Mew modified my avatar, so if she attacked me, I wouldn't be able to resist. If Mew touched me, then I'd be unable to move.
What the? Okay, whatever.
Huh?
So I would have had to kill her instantly, such as stabbing or hitting. I couldn't have murdered her by strangulation, because it'd be game over if she touched me.
What?
Well, if you were using the toilet paper, you wouldn't need to touch her directly.
But if you can't be touched while you're wrapping the toilet paper around her neck, then it would be impossible.
Which means, as long as she died from strangulation, it couldn't have been me.
Wait! What if it was something besides strangulation then? Like...
There's no doubt Mew was strangled. We already discussed this.
Kaito is really desperate to make me the culprit.
Yes, he is.
No matter how much you whine about it, you can't change the truth.
See, this is why lies are good, people, because you can make people that you don't like the culprit.
The culprit who killed Mew is Gonta Gokuhara! This is the truth you all adore so much.
No! Gonta not kill Mew!
Nah, Gonta didn't kill Mew, but if Gonta didn't kill Mew, and there's only 5 people, and Suichi couldn't have done it, and freaking Kaido was out of commission, there's only one person.
It's true! You gotta believe Gonta! Gonta would never hurt anyone!
I believe you. You've been risking yourself to protect everyone. There's no way Gonta would kill. He won't even kill bugs.
I believe Gonta too. I'm not gonna listen to Kokichi's lies.
Of course! Who'd believe a liar like him? He's lying about Gonta being the culprit, so there's no point talking about it.
I don't know about that. If we want the truth, we might have to ask uncomfortable questions.
Right, Shuichi? You think so too, don't you?
We gotta at least question our boy Gonta. Like, where was he?
Huh?
I know how important it is to believe, but as the ultimate detective, I know we can't solve this case with belief alone.
Huh?
It's just that something doesn't add up. I have this feeling something's off.
You know what could have also happened now that I think about it? That 2 wire crossing could have been from Gonta, and Gonta could have had that error. But why would that error make Gonta kill?
We can't keep going back and forth like this. We need to discuss this.
What, you wanna suspect Gonta?
Too bad, Kaito. Looks like Shuichi agrees with me.
Oh dang, is this what NTR feels like?
No, I'm not trying to...
Oh, the irony! It's all thanks to Kaito that Shuichi got his act together as a detective. And now, Shuichi's intuition as a detective has made him more suspicious of others.
I really don't want Gonta to be it, but they're actually putting a lot of effort into making Gonta be it. And to be fair, he's the only one that I didn't see throughout. I really don't want it to be Gunta, but in all honesty, there's nothing I could do that says otherwise. Because the reason why Tsumugi was the thing, because she could plan things like that and whatnot. But, I mean, Gunta was there, and Keyboy was there. Keyboy is possible because, you know, Avatar errors and whatnot, but he's most likely with the other three, so he couldn't have done it. So it would just be Gunta. So if it's just Gunta, he didn't have alibi. So, yeah. We have to ask these questions. We have to see if our good boy is not so good.
Well, can't be helped. That's just what a detective does.
That's not it, Kokichi. I'm just trying to make sure that everyone
Shuichi, Gonta really not do it. Gonta not culprit. Please, leave Gonta.
Oh, poor Gonta.
We might as well discuss it.
What?
As a precautionary measure, that's all. I think we need to seriously discuss whether Gonta was capable of committing this crime. Only then can we arrive at a logical decision.
You guys, why don't you get it? That's just what Kokichi wants. He's just trying to split us up. Shuichi,
Oh, there's the thing.
Open your eyes.
Oh, there we go, right there.
But...
2 for 1 Truth Special! Sorry to ruin this tense moment, but you guys seem pretty evenly split right now.
Yeah, we do.
So, the Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds!
More phenomenal.
So we're gonna do that again?
Shuichi, why? Why don't you understand? You're my sidekick, aren't you?
Oh, dang, he's feeling betrayed.
Kaito.
Of course I want to believe Gonta. I don't want to think that he killed someone. But as the ultimate detective, I can't turn away from the truth. I need to find the truth. So did Gonta not know what was happening? Oh god. Or did Gonta learn the truth of his whole entire self? I really don't want Gonta to be the boy that kills. But he might be the boy that kills. Could Gonta have committed the crime? It's impossible! It's possible.
Shuichi, are you saying that Gonta is the culprit?
Gonta is such a sweetheart. He wouldn't hurt a fly.
Kokichi, don't you realize these so-called sweethearts can commit crimes too?
Could Gonta have even made it to the rooftop without being noticed?
There should have been witnesses at the entrance hall.
I got this! No, none of us were in charge of the entrance hall.
But Kokichi confessed he was working with Monokuma.
Kokichi, I did cooperate with Monokuma, but only on a temporary basis.
It's all a lie. Kokichi is the one who killed Mew.
Gonta not kill Mew! Honest! Shuichi, are you saying that Gonta is the culprit?
When we aren't consistent, yeah, it's just the same thing. Just we don't pull
Shuichi,
together.
Are you saying that Gonta is the culprit?
Kibo! That isn't possible, because Kokichi's avatar had special settings.
Gonta is such a sweetheart. He wouldn't hurt a fly.
Kokichi, don't you realize these so-called sweethearts can commit crimes too?
Could Gonta have even made it to the rooftop without being noticed?
Kibo! The entrance hall is all that separates the rooftop from the mansion exterior.
There should have been witnesses at the entrance hall.
I got this! No, none of us were in charge of the entrance hall.
But Kokichi confessed he was working.
Kokichi, I did cooperate with Monokuma, but only on a temporary basis.
It's all a lie. Kokichi is the one who killed Mew.
I got this! The truth is, Gonta could have murdered Mew.
Gonta not!
I got this! The truth is, Gonta could have murdered Mew.
Shuichi,
There we go.
Are you saying that Shuichi, are you saying that Gonta is the culprit?
I got this. I can't
There you
say
go,
for sure
culprit.
he's the culprit. I'm saying we can't rule it out.
Gonta is such a sweetheart. He wouldn't hurt a...
Kokichi, don't you realize these so-called sweethearts can commit crimes too?
Could Gonta have even made it to the rooftop without...
Kibo! The entrance hall is all that separates the rooftop from the mansion exterior.
There should have been witnesses at the entrance.
I got this. No, none of us were in charge of the entrance hall.
But Kokichi confessed he was working with
Kokichi, I did cooperate with Monokuma, but only on a temporary basis.
It's all a lie.
Kibo! That isn't possible, because Kokichi's avatar had special settings.
Gonta. No.
I got this. The truth is, Gonta could have murdered Mew.
Okay, crouch bind again. I'm trying to like make sure to like look at this for sure. All right, we did it, and there was only 3 of us and 5 of them.
In my opinion, as long as it is possible that Gonta is the culprit, we have to discuss it.
That's ridiculous. You're going to believe Kokichi over Gonta?
That's not it at all. I just want the truth.
God dang it, Gonta, what happened?
If we're going to survive, I have to find the truth.
He probably had an avatar error on his thing, and that's what happened. That's probably what it was.
But Gonta telling truth. Gonta really not culprit.
I still don't think Gonta's lying.
But didn't I tell you guys already? If you're planning to expose a liar, then you have to corner them psychologically. Only then will they reveal their true self as a liar, hiding beneath a layer of deceit.
Oh, jeez. I don't want Gonta to be this person.
My heart to persecute Gonta like this.
He's probably just messing with Gonta, and that's what hurts the most.
Gonta, if you understand, then do it right. Make logical arguments for the truth.
Logical arguments?
It means use your head to make arguments.
Use head?
What I'm trying to say is, if you aren't the culprit, then you gotta prove that you aren't.
But Gonta really not know.
I'm sick of hearing you say you don't know. God, why are you so dumb?
Gonta just want to help everyone, like true gentlemen.
You're a true gentleman? More like a true nincompoop.
Dang, Kokichi, stop bringing into this. God.
Hey! Now that's just bullying.
Like, for real.
Bullying? Yeah, so what? That's what you do in this game, right? You guys blame and gang up on me, but now you're gonna pretend to be good people?
No, I never ganged up.
Gonta, argue back already! Just make an excuse or whatever!
Stop it! That's enough!
Stop what? You mean stop the game? Hey, do you even know what you're saying?
Yeah, I know. What about it? I don't want to survive if it means I have to stoop to your level.
Oh, dang.
Oh, that's a low blow right there. Then just die in a hole for all I care. We want to live, so stop getting in our way.
Hello, Master John. How are you doing? Pleasure having you about. You're getting into a very good part where Kokichi seems to be bullying everybody. So yeah, there's that.
Quit it. If you don't shut your mouth, then I'll shut it for you. Permanently.
Maki, please, calm down.
Sorry. It Gonta's fault. Everyone's so upset.
Oh my god. If he's been emotionally manipulating us, I'm gonna be so sad. We could be too. That's the sad truth.
But Gonta telling truth. Gonta really not culprit?
Then tell us where you were at.
Does Gonta not know anything? Really?
Cut it out already! That's all you've been saying this whole time!
You're the one that needs to cut it out.
Wait, what did Kokichi said? All you've been saying this whole time. That's true about Gonta. This whole time, Gonta's been saying he doesn't know anything. Gonta not understand either. You like this when Gonta wake up. Gonta was sleeping too. Had strange dream. Gonta not understand anything. Gonta not know. Murder already happened when Gonta wake up. But why this happened? Why Mew killed? Gonta not understand. Gonta not understand anything. Cause Gonta have no idea what he's talking about. What exactly did he start using that defense? Gonta started saying I don't know when. After locking out.
That's it.
Yeah, he did. That's it. It was after he logged out. That means...
Did Gonta get into an accident in the virtual world?
Accident?
the accident that hurt Gunto, that was... Huh. Oh, he got hit by the freaking thing, didn't he? Shoot. Hammer? You claimed as she had rewritten the thing, your chapel, sideboard used, toilet paper. What was the question? What was the accident, concerning Gunta? Oh, no, it's the avatar error. Avatar error.
This is it! When we logged into the virtual world, an avatar user error occurred.
Some sort of avatar user error occurred when you all logged in for the first time. An error. The contents of the error are unknown, so I can't provide any details. But something strange definitely happened to someone's avatar when you all logged in.
An avatar user error?
Ever since Gonta logged out, he's been saying, I don't know, I don't understand.
That's because Gonta doesn't understand the virtual world, right?
Gonta did it. Like, my pinpoint blame was always that the avatar user error person was the one that did it. Samugi was at least talking to us, so she had to do like an extra step in terms of like how to do stuff. Kiba was on the other side, quote unquote, so Gunta's the only liable target for this thing. Gunta did it. He's such a good boy. Why did my good boy do this to me?
That's what I thought at first, but I think it's because of the error.
What you mean?
If that error is what's affecting Gunta, it's making him forgetful and loopy. Then what was the error? What could have been? Hangman's Gambit. Oh, I don't know what to say. No, I'm right? Okay. Okay, there should be an O right here and then an R. God dang it. It literally got in the way. R. And then I just need a Y. Y! Show me the Y! There it is. Memory something. Memory loop. Oh, dang! What? It's not memory loop? Or did I do that wrong? It should be memory loss. Oh, okay. Hey! It's me again. Lost. God dang it. Where's the stupid T? Remember the stupid T? Oh, I just need another S. I've been spelling lost, like, for so long I forget that there's loss.
I believe it's possible that Gonta doesn't remember what happened in the virtual world.
Huh? He doesn't remember.
You started saying, I don't know anything, after leaving the virtual world. I think that's the result of some kind of memory error.
Oh, that's why he doesn't remember anything that happened in the virtual world. Not even killing Mew.
What? That's ridiculous! Quit screwing around!
Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous.
What do you mean he doesn't remember? He's just confused.
Gonta told us he was bad with computers, remember?
Memory or no memory, Gonta never hurt anyone!
No way Gonta's the culprit!
Oh, dang. All three of them are arguing. And Mugi wants to ride Gunta hard, man. She do. It's pretty obvious. So Mugi wants that.
Doesn't remember what keep everyone safe!
You did it, but you don't remember
Never
doing
kill a
it.
friend.
If there was a glitch,
It's gentlemen! Gentlemen, protect friends!
affected all of us.
Yeah, he was trying to protect Kokichi. That makes sense.
Gonta not lying!
That means there was
That's a
no
waste.
Swear! Please believe Gonta!
I know it sounds crazy. It's no wonder it's hard to believe. But this is the truth.
Gonta never hurt anyone!
Remember because
doesn't remember
Gonta
a
want
thing
keep
about the
everyone
virtual
safe!
You did it, but you don't
would
remember
never
doing
kill
it,
a
right?
friend.
Okay, so let's look at device instructions real quick. For the visors to function, they need to plug into two specific cords. The red cord is for consciousness, and the blue cord is for memory. So you did it vice versa. So I know what would happen if the cords were plugged into the wrong slots, but there's a chance that some kind of glitch might occur. There you go. There's our answer. So
Gentlemen, protect
It
friends!
should have affected all of us.
Your lies aren't protecting anyone.
Because we're all okay.
Gonta not lying!
That means there was.
nope, there was a glitch. There was.
The cause of the error that affected Gonta's avatar is the two cords on the helmet used to log into the virtual world.
Put the red consciousness cord in the right port and the blue memory cord in the left. Out of curiosity, what happens if you switch the cords? I don't know. I've never done that before. Probably gets all glitchy and stuff or something.
I think that Gonta messed up something with the cords, causing the error.
If he mixed the consciousness and memory cords, then there'd be an error with memory. Like an error that won't let you bring your avatar's memories to the real world?
What?
Gonta, do you think it's possible that you improperly connected the cords?
Huh? How Gonta supposed to remember that?
He couldn't have messed it up. I said it over and over. Right is the hand you hold your chopsticks in.
He doesn't eat with chopsticks.
Oh, but Gonta hold chopsticks with this hand.
Oh no!
That's your left hand!
What?
Looks like it's decided!
What's decided? He's wrong, isn't he, Gonta? You remember the virtual world, don't you?
Gonta not remember. Gonta not even go to this virtual world place.
What?
Gonta fall asleep when he put helmet on.
But what was the actual Gunta?
When Gonta wake up, Mew dead. Gonta not know what happened. So, Gonta worry. Gonta not understand what everyone talking about.
No, it can't be.
But Gonta try his best to understand. Gonta imagine real hard.
That's enough, Gonta. We already know.
Know what?
We know that you totally forgot about teaming up with me and killing Mew.
Wait a minute! That lie! Gonta not kill Mew! Why would Gonta do that?
Because Gonta would protect his friends.
Yeah, it's a lie! I'll never accept this!
Gonta would protect Kokichi. Even Kokichi.
And besides, Gonta's got no motive to kill Mew!
He does, actually.
I already gave you my testimony on how I came up with the murder plan.
And I'm saying I don't believe you!
Kokichi, if what you're saying is true, why did you plan it this way? You wanted to plan the murder yourself, but have someone else carry it out?
Is the person who planned it also included as a blackened with the perpetrator?
Nope. Only the person who actually commits the murder becomes the blackened.
Oh, dang.
Then there's no incentive to just plan the murder.
But Gonta's such a gentle soul. Why would he agree to this?
Hold on! That hasn't been decided yet!
Who cares about the motive? Let's vote for the culprit already!
I care about the motive.
Yeah, it's hard to believe otherwise.
Well, I don't care. Finding the culprit is more important in this class trial. Talking about the motive is meaningless. It's not necessary for this specific case.
No matter what you say, I'll never believe your lies.
We all agree that Gonta is the culprit, right? It would be impossible for anyone but him.
Impossible? Why?
It's pretty obvious if you use the process of elimination. Which means, Shuichi, you'll be my partner, right?
No way. Me?
Because if you don't face the truth, then we'll all die, right? And you don't want that, do you? Okay, let's begin!
Quit screwing around! I'm done putting up with your selfish bullshit!
Kaito, we should listen to his explanation. Our lives depend on it.
So, we can now take Keyboy, Himiko, and Maki off the suspect list. Shuichi, would you care to explain? I doubt they'll believe it if it came from me.
The reason Kibo, Himiko, and Maki could be eliminated as suspects is because they didn't have access to the crime scene.
They couldn't get to the crime scene, could they?
The bridge from the chapel to the mansion was gone, and only Mew could pass through the wall. The three at the chapel had no way to get to the mansion, so they couldn't have done it. Kaito is the next one off our suspect list, and you know why, right?
He was logged out. Yeah.
Kaito had logged out ahead of us.
Mew logged Kaito out from the start. But she did that to make us think the murder happened in the real world, right? Since we figured out the actual killing happened in the virtual world, it would have been impossible for Kaito, who had already logged out. Mew's time of death was around 6:30 in the morning. That's after Kaito logged out.
Oh yeah, Kaito logged out at like 5:17. There's no way he could have done it.
Kokichi's completely running the show now.
My synergy with Shuichi is super on point now, so let's move on to the remaining suspects. Gonta, Samugi, Shuichi, and me. Samugi and Shuichi can be crossed off. But what's the reason for that?
Oh, we have solid alibis. We saw Mew.
Tsumugi and I are witnesses to each other's alibis.
But not
Both
completely.
of you heard Mew hitting the chapel wall, right? The culprit was definitely on the roof during that time, since they slid Mew down. Because of that, Shuichi and Tsumugi can't be the culprit. That leaves only Gonta and me as the remaining suspects.
Then you're the culprit!
Sorry for getting your hopes up, but didn't I already explain that's impossible?
Kokichi was Mew's target, yeah. But there's a clear reason regarding that. Oh, God dang it. That's what I get for not seeing the whole thing.
If Mew touched him, he'd freeze in place. Kokichi wasn't capable of strangling her.
So then, it's down to one person. And who was that again?
Poor Gonta, he's crying.
Well, who is it?
This
Don't
is
answer,
so
Shuichi.
sad.
You don't need to answer that. This is all Kokichi's trap.
There's only one suspect left. Only one person who could have done this. It's Gonta. It's our good boy. I'm pretty sure he did it to protect Kokichi, but still. This is fucked up. This is the most fucked up one. God damn. Why do all the big ones have to do this way?
It's Gonta.
Shuichi?
God dang, dude. That hurts a lot. Because Gonta's seriously crying.
Yep, Gonta is the only person who could have committed the murder. You get it now, right? That's the truth we were all reaching for. The thing you guys wanted so badly! A truth without any lies! Mew Iruma's killer is Gonta Gokuhara!
Really? Did Gonta really do it?
Jeez, is that really your reaction? It would have been fun if you went all crazy. But you forgot everything, so oh well. A culprit who can't remember their murder is pretty interesting. So, better than nothing. If Gonta remembered, his cover would have been blown so fast. Especially since he's an idiot.
Hold on. I still haven't accepted this. This has gotta be Kokichi's trap. I still believe in Gonta. He's not the kind of person who'd kill.
Kaito.
Poor Kaido, he's gonna snap after this trial, man. This isn't right. This isn't right.
I already said this a million times, Kaito. You shouldn't use emotions to
You want proof? I've got your proof.
Oh dang, he's getting at it.
After Tsumugi and Shuichi heard Kibo's voice in the mansion, they ran outside. And who did they see out there?
Oh, Soichi, Tsumugi. Gonta, did you see Kibo around here anywhere? No, Gonta not see him.
Gonta.
Kokichi said it himself. When Mew's avatar crashed into the chapel wall, the culprit must have been on the roof.
I see. If Gonta's the culprit, it'd be weird if he wasn't on the roof.
It's possible that he fled the mansion after he heard the impact.
You'd have to go through the entrance hall to get outside the mansion from the roof.
You wouldn't actually.
Is that where Shuichi and Tsumugi ran to when they heard the crashing sound?
And maybe he jumped off the roof.
That's not possible. That rooftop was pretty high up.
Normally, Gonta could have done it, but his avatar wasn't strong enough. How about that? Now you get it, right? If Gonta was the culprit, there's no way he could have been outside the mansion.
Now you can't say Gonta's the culprit. Congrats, Gonta.
What? Really?
No, this implements Gonta even more. It would have been so nice if that were the truth. If Kaido were right, and this horrible trial would just end. But...
No, that's wrong.
What?
Just because Gonta was at the mansion doesn't mean that he isn't the culprit. All the culprit needed was a way to get from the roof to outside the mansion.
Huh?
Looks like Shuichi got it. I'll leave the rest to him.
Kaito, I know how you feel. I know because we all feel it. But we have to face the truth. No matter how cruel that truth may be, we need to face it to survive.
Whose side are you on, Shuichi?
Kaito, please.
Aren't you my sidekick? Was that just a lie?
Kaito!
Fine then! I'll tear that sorry reasoning of yours apart and wake you up!
I can't doubt my detective work now. I want us to all survive. I can't back down. So Kaido's the one attacking us?
I'll never accept this! Don't you know Gonta at all? He's not the kind of guy who kills someone. Don't you know that about him by now? I'll never accept this! Don't you know Gonta at all? He's not the kind of guy who kills someone. Don't you know that about him by now? I'll never accept this! Don't you know Gonta at all? He's not the kind of guy who kills someone. Don't you know that about him by now? I'll never accept this! Don't you know Gonta at all? Damn it!
Okay, so it's going down more.
Believe Gonta? Why are you listening to Kokichi? Aren't you my sidekick? Wake up, Shuichi! Why won't you believe Gonta? Why are you listening to Kokichi? Aren't you my sidekick? Wake up, Shuichi! Why won't you believe Gonta? Why are you listening to Kokichi?
I mean, he's not listening to Kokichi, like, for real.
Wake up, Shuichi! Why won't you believe Gonta? Why are you listening
It's like
to
easily like the
Kokichi?
worst ones to me. I never liked this whole entire like we had to do the rhythm-based thing at the very end.
Wake
It's
up,
just
Shuichi!
it's always annoying to
Why
me.
won't you believe Gonta? Why are you listening to Kokichi? You my sidekick? Wake, damn it! Who do you want to
Oh, we're
believe?
pushing towards the earth.
Remember what Kokichi has done to us! Remember how Gonta's always tried to protect us! How could Gonta be the culprit?
Yeah, because Gonta was protecting Kokichi. That's pretty much like the what happened here.
There's a reason Gonta's not the culprit! Who do you want to believe? Remember what Kokichi has done to us! Remember how Gonta's always tried to protect us! How could Gonta be the culprit? Still want to accuse him, huh? Keep saying the truth this, the truth that. There's a reason Gonta's not the culprit! Who do you want
Come
to
on, Kaido, go
believe?
down already.
Remember what Kokichi has done to us! Remember how Gonta's always tried to protect us! How could Gonta be the culprit? Still want to accuse him, huh? Damn it!
Okay, there we go.
There's no way to leave the mansion
outs
from the rooftop.
discovered toilet paper outside mansion.
Who do you want to believe?
What? How do I say it then? How do I say it?
Remember how Gota's always tried to protect us. How could
Toilet paper outside a mansion then? Is that how I say it? Toilet paper outside a mansion.
leave the mansion from the rooftop?
Toilet paper discovered outside of the mansion.
It ends here.
There we go.
Damn it!
Oh, dang.
The toilet paper we found outside the mansion. That's what the culprit used to get from the roof to the ground.
Toilet paper?
The same toilet paper that was used as the murder weapon. That's why we didn't find it anywhere else. Not at the scene of the crime, nor on Miu's body. It was outside the mansion.
Hold on. If they use the toilet paper as a rope to get down from the roof, then they need to tie it to something. But there was nothing to tie it to. I know because I investigated the roof.
You're stubborn, Kaito. You're still going on about this.
Of course I am! I'm gonna believe in Gota till the very end!
No, there was something that the toilet paper could have been tied to.
What?
Yes, the place where the toilet paper was tied to. Right there. Right there, boyo.
There! The binoculars on the rooftop. The toilet paper could have been tied there. However, I don't think the culprit actually tied it down there. They just hung it. And then used the doubled up toilet paper to climb down. But in that case, they would have had to tug on it in order to take it down.
Yep, that's correct. Because I came up with that idea. But I thought I told Gonta to put the toilet paper back in the bathroom. Oh, I guess he ran into someone on the way and then threw it somewhere close by.
Oh, dang. Slick Gunta slick.
Looks like Kaito's morale is shot, so this whole thing is done now.
The matter does appear to be settled.
It's...
So, it's true. Going to really kill Miu.
But I'm the one who came up with the plan. Anyway, just admit your crime, Gonta. Even though you don't remember, you still did it.
But why did Gonta do such terrible thing?
Wait, before you start crying, you gotta admit your crime first.
Stop.
Yeah. Tell that son of a Vitsuichi.
I won't let you, Kokichi. If anyone is gonna get him to confess, it's me. Gonta, I'm going to look back at the whole case one more time, okay? When you're convinced, you just let me know, alright? Let's end this together.
Poor Gunta. They're crying.
Okay.
It's actually really, really sad. What color cord? Let's see here. So it's a mix of the things. What did Mew bring from Suichi's lab? The poison. The bottle poison. What was posted in the entrance hall? That was over here. It was the map. It was the map, the map, the map. Okay. Lanson used to slide. That'd be over here. What was taken? The lance was taken. And then the cell phone. What did you use when she got to the mansion? This? She used the cell phone when she got to the mansion. Okay, cool. Who was logged out? Kaido was locked out. Toilet paper that doesn't tear. Okay, then we got these unlocked. He smuggles the hammer. And then we got the panel over here. Now everything else is locked. The culprit looking for the secret of the world. Was investigating outside the mansion. Looking for the outside. And then this was me over here. Kaido was up there. It's really weird how this is all like a process of elimination. Like, in terms of what happened here. The very beginning.
This is the truth of the case. The case began last night. After being convinced by Mew, we all logged into the virtual world. To log in, you have to plug the memory and consciousness cords into the device. So, we all plug those cords into our helmets and enter the virtual world. But the culprit had accidentally plugged their cords into the wrong ports. Because of this, a connection error occurred between the culprit's brain and their avatar. As a result, the culprit would forget everything that happened in the virtual world. It's possible that this had an effect on their avatar's personality as well. Because I can't believe that someone so kind could commit murder. But we had no idea this error even happened, and so we all logged in one by one. Meanwhile, Mew was the last to log in. She had modified the killing game simulator so she could accomplish a specific goal. After Mew confirmed we were all logged in, she took out the bottle of poison. And placed it on Kokichi's seat. This was done to make it look like Kokichi was killed by poison when we returned. Yes, the reason Mew modified the simulator and brought us to the virtual world was to kill Kokichi in the virtual world, but make it look like he had died in the real world. After we had all logged in, Mew explained the world to us. Use the salon phone to log out. Objects are unbreakable. Your avatars use all 5 senses. She also explained the map of the virtual world in the mansion's entrance hall. But her explanation was intentionally false. She wanted us to misunderstand the world. However, one of us was able to see through her scheme. The very person Mew was trying to kill, Kokichi. Kokichi was going to use Mew's plan against her and plotted her murder. But Kokichi wouldn't do it himself. He used a patsy to be the culprit in this case. Kokichi was tight-lipped about the motive, so I don't know why the culprit agreed. But it seems as though right after logging in, when Kokichi and the culprit went outside, they were already working together to execute the murder. Eventually, we met up with Kokichi and crossed the river to the chapel. Mew had us split up to try to find some secret of the outside world. Kaito, Kokichi, Gonta, Tsumugi, and I investigated the mansion, while Maki, Himiko, Kibo, and Mew investigated the chapel. Splitting us up was also part of Mew's plan. At the chapel, Mew told Maki that she was going to look around outside. She chased after our group while we were heading toward the mansion. Once she made sure we were across, she dropped the bridge into the river. This was to trick us into thinking that the river separated the mansion and chapel. At the time, we thought nothing of it. It was just another one of Mew's pranks. That's why we continued with the original plan to find the secret of the outside world. We went to the mansion and split up to look for clues. Kokichi searched the salon. Kaito searched the roof. Tsumugi searched the dining room. I searched the kitchen. And finally, the culprit searched outside the mansion. Around that time, Mew was headed for the wall that was on the side of the chapel. She passed through the wall and headed for the mansion to kill Kokichi. You see, the wall was a special wall that Mew had added herself. This wall was programmed so that only objects could pass through. And Mew had changed her avatar settings from human to object. That was the hidden route she prepared for herself. She set up a wall that only she could pass through. Mew headed toward the mansion, but she was seen by Tsumugi on the way. When she entered the mansion, she pulled out her cell phone. She didn't tell us that there was another way to log out. Then, she spoke a name into the phone, which forced that person to log out. was Kaito who was on the roof at the time. The same roof where Kokichi and Mew were going to meet. By having Kaito search the roof and then forcing him to log out, she was making him look the most suspicious, but her plan didn't go smoothly. Kokichi was waiting on the roof with a culprit and the toilet paper used to kill Mew. While Mew was distracted by Kokichi, the culprit snuck up from behind. And used the toilet paper from the mansion's bathroom to strangle Mew. This was only possible because objects in the virtual world are unbreakable. Mew's avatar was strangled to death, and the shock killed Mew in the real world. After the murder, Kokichi left the cleanup to the culprit and left the roof. He probably returned to the salon as soon as he could to avoid drawing suspicion. The culprit then took the lattice from the storage room and placed Mew's body on top along with the hammer and the cell phone. The culprit heaved the lattice over the railing and forcefully slid it down the roof slope. With a body on top of it, the lattice became a makeshift sled and flew off the roof. It went through the wall that only objects can pass through before crashing into the chapel. That was the crashing sound that Kibo heard in the chapel and we heard in the mansion. Mew's wall hid the fact that the mansion and chapel were actually right next to each other. That's why Tsumugi and I were able to hear the crash from the mansion. As the final step, the culprit had to then get off the roof. Because we were at the mansion, they couldn't take the stairs or they'd be seen. So they used the toilet paper again to escape from the rooftop. They hung the toilet paper from the binoculars on the roof and used it like a rope to climb down. Once the culprit was safely on the ground, they pulled at the toilet paper to retrieve it. They would have returned it to the bathroom, but they ran into us as we were leaving the mansion. In a panic, the culprit tossed the toilet paper somewhere nearby. Without that one little mistake, we might never have solved this case because the culprit doesn't remember. This is the truth you've forgotten, Gonta Gokuhara, the ultimate entomologist. Gonta, this is the truth we've reached.
Sorry? Going to not really understand, because going to not smart boy.
Oh, Gonta!
But if everyone agree, then everyone probably right. Gonta, trust everyone.
Gonta.
But why? Going to kill Mew. Forget everything. Going to even think he not do anything bad. And then going to try to blame someone else and make everyone suffer. Why? Why go to do such terrible thing?
Gonta, it's not your fault.
It's Kokichi's fault. He must have tricked Gonta.
Huh? I totally didn't trick him. Before we go into that, it's voting time. We should finish up the class trial first.
I don't think we should. I think we should figure out why Gonta did it.
But is this the right answer? We're not being fooled by Kokichi?
For once, I wish that we were.
Huh? Wrapping things up already? What a buzzkill of an ending. It lacks the rush of previous voting times.
Yes, it does, because everyone's sad except for Kokichi.
Well, after so many killing games, I guess it was bound to happen eventually.
Eventually, people would have been very just kind of lackluster about voting time. Yeah, sure, why not?
It's just as well. This killing game is a bad influence on the baby.
Oh my, Monotaro. You're even starting to look like a father.
Yeah! I gotta get my act together for the baby. Now then, pull yourselves together and let's begin! The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless face off! It's voting time!
This is the saddest one by and large. God dang, dude. For real. This is really cool. I just want to, like, see all these little things. Real quick, like... Yeah, they all have such stylish things. They really do. Poor Gonta. I really didn't want to believe because he's such a good boy, and he even understands that he's a good boy. He was just too good of a boy.
Seems the voting has finished. Now then, let's see the result.
Everyone voted for Gonta. One that voted for Kokichi. That's not good. Don't they die?
Who'll be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
It was Gonta. It's the saddest truth. The saddest thing. It hurts the most. How well did we do? Minus 800 for a miss. Retry perfect though. So we did good on that little bit. We got an A again. It's so hard just to like get more than an A, I guess. We got 1 B. No! 1 B! Everything else was stunning, though. Fantastic! Mwah.
Absolutely right!
Well, look at that! You voted correctly! Congratulations, you guys!
Let me hear
Give yourself a hand. And let me hear your joyful voices.
Let me hear your
I said...
joyful voices!
Damn.
Why?
Wah!
Jeez, they're all just moping around. They should be happy for themselves. I know, I'm super happy. Hey, what should we name the kid? Good question. We should prepare 6 names.
Yay!
What? We'll have 6 tuplets? I'm so happy I might go crazy.
And another thing.
Hey, Kokichi, you said this would liven the things up. What gives, huh?
Here.
You said you're gonna liven up the killing game and the class trial. And I said I put the motive, the secret of the outside world, into the killing game simulator. That was just a lie. Oh, so it was just a lie.
What was that?
You just laughed it off?
Hey,
Are you satisfied, Kokiki? Are you satisfied, Kokichi? I want you to tell us. What is the outside world? Is it the motive you gave Gonta? I plan to explain all of that, but it's more like, how do I say it? You guys are just gonna assume it's a lie if you hear it from my cute lips.
Oh, I see.
Oh yeah, then let's have Gonta explain. Gonta?
Please stop!
Gonta doesn't remember anything. How can you expect him to?
All right.
Then we all should go back into the killing game simulator.
Huh?
What?
Because?
Why don't we ask the Gonta in the virtual world?
but
Going back to the virtual world is... There's a much easier than that pain in the ass method.
Gonta's memories didn't transfer over, so they're still in the virtual world as data.
Oh dang!
I can combine Gonta's consciousness from his last login with that leftover memory data. Ta-da! Alter Ego Gonta is now complete.
That is something I did not expect.
Alter ego?
It's a reference you don't get, Maki.
Basically, it's a separate Gonta that only exists in virtual space. If we listen to what he says, we should be able to find out what happened in that world.
Huh? What this? What happening?
Is this Gonta?
Huh?
Is that Gonta?
What's that mean?
What sort of phenomenon is this? What did you do?
Hey,
Relax, Himiko. It's not magic. It's not a trick. Alter Ego Gonta is just a computer simulation. Not just imitating Gonta's thought patterns. It's actually different from the real Gonta. Gonta not understand who this alter ego person.
now then.
See, it's even stupid like the real Gonta. You can hardly tell the difference. Plus, he's got Gonta's memories of the virtual world, so he should remember what happened.
Please.
Then, other Gonta, tell Gonta,
Why?
why did Gonta kill Mew?
Huh?
Kill Mew? Why does other Gonta know about?
Oh, man.
Unfortunately, our plan failed. You can tell him the truth now.
Oh. Gonta.
Then Gonta no can save everyone?
Huh?
Save everyone?
Gonta don't know.
Hey, answer Gonta! Why did Gonta kill Mew?
Wrong.
Gonta just want to save everyone. He wanted to save everyone?
that's...
Gonta, what do you mean?
Gonta.
Gonta think for a long time. How can Gonta be useful for everyone? Gonta not smart enough to help with trials. Gonta strong, but no can fight exiles. Gonta feel frustrated, cause Gonta no could do anything. Gonta understand how this Gonta feels.
yeah.
Technically, they are the same person.
But
So that's why Gonta think he have to do it. For everyone's sake. Gonta think he gotta do it. Cause everyone else not want to.
Gonta.
So, Gonta kill Mew.
What?
What do you mean by that? I don't get it at all.
Oh.
Jeez, Gonta is bad at explaining things, as always. I guess I'll have to help. So you remember what happened at that time? No, we shouldn't. If we want to prevent another murder from happening. Yoink! I'll take the card key then. Kokichi used his lethal body to his advantage and took the card key from Monokuma.
Huh?
The card key? So you used it?
Yeah.
After working tirelessly, I finally found the door for the card key. After opening it, I saw the outside world.
What?
The outside world?
What?
That was Monokuma's motive? But why would seeing the outside world be a motive? I'll tell you guys in a second, but this was when I found out about Mew's plan. It hit me. If I combine the two, then I'd be able to save everyone.
Please wait.
Save everyone? What do you mean? Hey now, you gotta listen to everything I say first. Anyway, that's when I had a deal with Monokuma. If I livened up the killing game, then he would let me use the outside world as the motive again.
Huh?
Again?
In other words,
Let me chime in. The motive key card that Kokichi nabbed was the right to view the outside world. But even though he saw the outside world, he didn't even try to use it for the killing game. That disappointed me. But then Kokichi suggested we reuse the motive. He said we would bring back the right to view the outside world one more time. I decided to run with that idea. So I loaded a flashback light with memories of the outside world and put it in the simulation.
Huh?
Memories of the outside world? In the flashback light?
What?
The secret of the outside world. And the virtual world was about the flashback light?
You know?
Man, if it was the flashback light, it would mean the secret of the outside world is part of our forgotten memories.
Huh?
What are you saying?
Wait,
But why would anything about the outside world be a motive in the first place?
Incomprehensible.
What's going on here?
Oh?
You can't remember? Okay, fine.
You get it?
Let's talk about the motive later. We have to finish up this case first. Monokuma hid the flashback light in the simulator. I knew where it was hidden. I showed it to Gunta in the virtual world.
hey!
You even knew where it was hidden? That's not fair.
to tell you the truth,
Well, I just placed it. I never actually said I hid it anywhere.
too bad.
If anyone had asked, I would have gladly told you where it was. It's a little late for that.
Always messing around.
So Gunta was exposed to the flashback light? Yeah, when Kokichi and Gunta leave together. But Gunta can watch Kokichi, so he not do anything weird. Gunta, you're so sweet, but I knew you'd say that. Even without your ridiculous physical strength, as long as you're selfless and courageous, you make a terrific bodyguard. Bodyguard? With you by my side, I know I'll be safe from any trap. Okie dokie then, let's go. Wait, Kokichi? It's okay, leave it to Gunta. Gunta keep eye on Kokichi.
Could it be?
Was Kokichi trying to lure Gunta off by himself?
Maybe.
The only person I entrusted with the search of a secret of the outside world was Gunta.
Gonta.
After that, Gunta got taken to forest near a mansion. Is this flashback light? It looks like it. Maybe the secret of the outside world isn't in it. We got to tell everyone. Wait. Are you sure you want to believe a liar like me so easily? Huh? This might be a trap, you know. Shouldn't you check it if I'm lying first? I mean, you want to protect everyone, right? This is the perfect time to do it. Protect everyone?
How this happened?
And then, Gunta remember a secret of outside world. And that just confused Gunta more about what to do. What can Gunta do to save everyone? Gunta no could think of anything. So I told him, he wants to save everyone. He should put everyone out of their misery. In other words, a mercy kill.
What did you say?
What?
No way.
Was Gunta tricked?
Wrong.
No, you not tricked. Cause when Gunta remembers secret of outside world, Kunta think it would be easier to die. What? Remember what everyone say at the beginning, that this academy is hell. Kunta agree. Academy that forces students to be part of killing game is hell. So everyone think they want to escape this place, right? But if it's still hell outside, what do we do?
Huh?
What do you mean, Kunta? Inside is hell, outside is hell. What should Kunta and friends live for?
How this happened?
And everyone who died, what did they die for? It's hell outside and hell inside.
But...
And then Kokichi tell me, best way to save everyone from hell is to put them out of misery while they still not know. And only one who could do such study work is Kunta. That's right. The only way you can save everyone is to free them from this hell. Kunta took it on the dirty work for us. If he had survived the class trial, he would have lived in this hell alone.
Get it?
Kunta took on that role for us. Shouldn't we appreciate him more?
Hold on.
Wait a minute. I just don't get what's happening.
Um,
What outside world are you talking about? It's hell out there? What do you mean? What did Kokichi and Kunta see? What did we forget?
Hey,
Hurry up and tell us, or else we won't be able to understand.
Right?
Kunta, what pushed you to do such a thing?
Please.
Answer, Kunta!
Sorry.
Kunta no can tell you.
why?
Can't tell us why. Because if Kunta tell you, then everyone will end up like Kunta. Everyone. Despair.
Huh?
Despair? I know it. A despair that makes you want to die. Despair that makes you want to put everyone out of their misery. Do you think that kind of Kunta would tell you about such a despair from his own mouth?
But
Now we don't know any more than we started. Now you know how Kunta and I formed the Killing Game Busters, right? Then can't you accept everything about this case? You can imagine the rest, right? I used Miu's plan and turned it against her. I hid Kunta away from sight, where Miu and I were supposed to be. Kaido's not here. Yeah, you're right. Oh man, I'm honored you asked me to meet up here with you, Miu. Is this a booty call? Or are you here to kill me? So, you figured it out. But there's nothing you could do. You can't resist me. I made sure of it when I programmed your settings. Guess I'm in trouble now. I'm sorry, but you should just give up. This is my only chance. I have no choice but to do this. My inventions will change the world. They'll make the world a better place. It's my duty as a genius inventor, so I can't afford to die here. Sorry. Kunta's so sorry. Don't be sorry, Kunta. She was trying to kill me too. She said it was the world, or whatever, but that was just a poor excuse. We're doing this to stop the vicious cycle of misery, so you don't need to apologize. But... Kunta's sorry. Kunta's so sorry, Miu. I already said you don't need to apologize. We had to do this for everyone's sake.
It can't be.
It can't. Kunta would never.
by the way,
You should know that it was Gunta's idea to slide the body to the chapel wall.
Huh?
What Gunta's idea?
Gonta.
Before Gunta went to roof, he happened to see Miu walk through wall. Gunta tell Kokichi, and he'd think of everything else.
but
Gunta gave me that chance. I like to think we make a pretty good team.
Stop it!
Good? What's good about that? You're the worst. That's whole story. That's everything that happened.
Well,
So in the end, you don't plan to tell us the secret of the outside world.
Sorry.
Sorry. Guta no can tell you.
Always messing around.
Well, I mean, hearing that story. Sounds like you were tricked by Kokichi.
How can this be?
But Guta did kill Mew. Guta really did it.
Sorry.
Guta is so sorry. Guta. But Guta's plan to save everyone failed. Guta not save anyone. Guta just make everyone suffer more.
Gonta.
Guta
Idiot.
is stupid. So stupid. How can Guta call himself gentleman? Everyone, please forgive him. Guta tried to save us all from the despair by taking on the sin of killing us. But he reached the truth, and Guta's plan failed. All you could have been saved if you just died, without knowing anything.
Huh?
So you're saying it was wrong to fight for the truth?
Yeah.
Yes, it was. At least Guta and I think so. You should have all died arrogant. Guta even killed me for that sake, you know?
Don't screw around.
Enough of your shit! You made him kill her.
Please stop.
No! Guta is bad! 'Cause Guta killed someone. Guta is murderer. It's true. Yes, Guta make everyone suffer. That is true.
Sorry.
Sorry. Guta is sorry he failed everyone. Guta is sorry for being stupid. Guta is sorry he made everyone suffer. Guta is so sorry. We get it. You don't need to apologize anymore. You probably all thinking that I should have taken on the dirty work and not Guta, right? Everyone hates me. So the role of the villain is perfect for me.
I know that.
Yeah, I know already. I should have been my responsibility. But when I realized Mia was targeting me, I thought to myself, she must already have a way to prevent me from fighting back in the virtual world.
I suppose.
And in fact, you were right. She set it up so she could paralyze you with just a touch.
So am I.
That's why I had to ask Guta. I would have done it myself if I could.
That's enough.
Okay, but don't need to push everything onto Guta too.
Please stop.
Stop! It's okay. Everyone, please. Don't blame Kokichi anymore. Please. Guta, you? How nice can you be, Guta? You really are stupid sometimes. You're right. Someone as stupid as Guta can never be a gentleman.
Hey, hey!
So, are we done yet?
Huh?
What?
And another.
You guys are starting to talk in circles, so let's just move on to the exciting stuff. Yes, the eagerly anticipated punishment time!
So am I.
Wait, if you're gonna punish him, then please punish me too.
Huh?
Kokichi?
I know that.
I'm prepared for it. If you're gonna execute Guta, then I... It's okay, Kokichi. Please let Guta sacrifice himself. For everyone's sake. That's all Guta can do anymore.
But
Just promise Guta that everyone forgive each other and be friends. Okay? Alright, I promise.
Okay.
It's time to punish the ultimate entomologist, Gokuhara. Oh man, I bet his punishment's gonna have a lot of gross, nasty bugs.
Ah.
That's right, you don't like nasty stuff. No, it's not that. It's coming!
Yeah.
What? Already? The contractions are speeding up any minute now.
Honey.
Quick, hold my hand.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
Ugh.
Gota!
Wait, please. I don't want this. Don't go, Guta.
no.
Don't cry, Kokichi. Guta is okay. Yeah, Guta not cry. Gunta's really not scared. But
can this be?
Gunta upset. Gunta upset. He could not protect everyone. Gunta, you can't cry either.
It's punishment time!
Sorry, everyone.
Gunta love you all.
Gonta,
Gunta is so sorry for being stupid. God dang. They gotta just like kick you while you're down, don't they? God dang. This was the saddest one by and large. I'm really surprised. This trial was not impressing me until now. Effectively. Poor Gunta. Yeah, she's gonna die. Oh my god, it's a bee! Wild West insecticide. Oh god. Both of them. That's disgusting. All the waspinators. Of course Wasp killed the best boy. Poor Gunta. Look at that boy just take it all. Oh my god. Oh, dang. Both died. They're both dead. Well then, that's what was growing inside of her. They both died. Oh my god. Oh my. That big ol' insect was the thing that killed. Oh. Okay, that explains why that's not gonna bother us. Well then. Surprised? What a twist, huh? Even I didn't see that coming. Oh, my little cubs have been destroyed.
Dang it!
Ah, so sad. All that cuteness gone to waste.
Why?
What are you talking about? You're the one responsible for this. Why would you do such a thing to your own children? Because lately they've been acting all buddy-buddy and they're neglecting me. I never gotta get the hang of this whole parenting thing.
But how?
That's why?
Got a minute?
Doesn't matter now. We don't have the time to give him attention.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm gonna walk away quietly and go mourn my dead kids. Later. Gunta!
Damn it.
Why did it turn out like this?
Got a minute?
Hey, Kokichi. Why don't you tell us now? What is the secret of the outside world? If we don't know it, then we won't be able to understand or accept it.
What was that?
I can't accept it either! Kokichi, what is the secret of the outside world? What kind of secret would push Gunta that far? Kokichi, you really cared about Gunta. Explain yourself to everyone and... I don't... want to.
Huh?
You what?
I don't want to, stupid head.
Kokichi.
Oh man, did you fall for all that fake crying?
Why is this guy such an ass?
You're so dumb! I would never cry for Gonta.
What?
Fake crying?
Because?
If I said the actual truth back there, Gunta would have been really mad. That would have interfered with the game, so I simply lied to calm him down. See? As long as you lie for a good purpose, right?
What?
What?
Hey!
What do you mean, what really happened? Why do you make him do that? Obviously so it wouldn't be boring.
Huh?
What are you...
Which means...
I gave Gunta an incentive, because I thought it'd liven up the game. Come on, think about it. If I actually wanted to save everyone, like what Gunta did.
You really don't.
I would have betrayed Gunta. You should have realized that.
Hey!
Then why did Gunta...
Who cares about that idiot? I want to enjoy this game filled with suspicion and betrayal from the bottom of my heart.
Kokichi gave us one of his creepy smiles. When I saw it, I finally saw Kokichi for what he really is. Malice. His entire body. Nothing but raw and unfeathered malice.
I am the supreme leader of evil, so it's obvious my personality would be twisted. The more you suffer, the more I enjoy it. There are people in this world who spread grief and misery for no reason than the thrill of it. And I'm one of those people. Nothing pleases me more than inflicting pain on others.
Seriously, who the hell do you think you are?
Ben?
So for your own entertainment, you sacrificed me and Gunta.
You're so dumb.
What's so bad about that? You kill people for money, right? Maki roll.
You bastard.
Someone like you has no right to call me Maki roll.
Do you want to die?
Do you want to die? You look so much better with a scowl on your face, Maki roll. But hey, you guys are just way too trusting. If only you had suspected me more, then... you and Gunta would have died such meaningless deaths.
Don't screw around.
Meaningless deaths? Kaido screamed and sprinted out to Kokichi like a bullet. A dull thud resounded through our skulls.
Oops, sorry. I tried to dodge you, but I punched you instead.
Kaito!
You.
By the way, Kaito, is it just me? Or are you way slower? Maybe, just maybe, Kaito is hiding something from us too.
Kaito!
Oh dang, she had full on emotion. She cares about him. Are you okay? Kaido kept coming at him, and Maki glared at Kokichi with piercing eyes.
Got a minute?
For someone who claims to be bad at fighting, you're pretty agile just now. And you believed a lie like that?
You bastard.
You really want to die, don't you?
Let's have more fun.
Did I finally provoke you enough? Is it because of Kaido? No, Maki! What am I thinking? Maki wouldn't lose her cool for a guy like Kaido. He's way too pathetic. And he's all bark and no bite. Let's face it, the Ultimate Astronaut's just a trainee anyway. Kokichi never got to finish his provaction. No one cared what he had to say anymore. They all rushed to Kaido's side. Kaido, are you hurt?
Are you alright?
Can you stand? Do you need to lean on my shoulder? My MPs are 0, so I can't use any recovery magic.
Oh?
Why are you all just worried about this pathetic...
That's wrong.
Pathetic? Look at yourself, Kokichi.
Hmm?
What?
No.
Kaido always has us by his side, see? No one wants to be around you. You're alone, Kokichi. You always will be. You're talking about friends. Friends don't make this game more entertaining.
Oh, man.
Jeez, you're boring. I'm no longer interested. I don't care anymore, but I will tell you this. The one who will win this game is me. Kokichi spat out those words, then left the room.
Kaito!
Are you okay?
Huh?
Hey, Kaido?
Hey!
You don't look well. You Didn't seem like he punched you that hard, but...
What?
Did you hit your head or something? I'm okay. It's fine.
Okay?
Don't push yourself. You should lie down and... I said I'm fine. Kyle tried to get up, but... Kyle doubled over. His knees gave out, and he collapsed hard. Oh, dang.
What?
Kaito?
Blood? Why? What's the matter, Kaito?
Come on. Don't freak out over this. It's nothing. My cold just got worse is all.
I didn't know that coughing up blood was a cold symptom.
I'm trying to think if it is or not. No, not even in the extremest cases. It's something else.
You're a robot, and you don't know that? I'm saying it's fine. Just chill. I just coughed too much, cut my throat or something. I don't know.
As he spoke, he somehow got to his feet. Yeah, that's it. I just need a drink of water. Sorry, but I'm gonna head back to my room.
Kaito!
Okay, I'll go with... Don't follow me.
Huh?
What? Go walk on my own. I don't need your help, Suichi. Kaito staggered off.
Well...
I'll go with him. It'd be bad if he collapses on the way. Right. We'll leave it to you then. Don't worry about it, Suichi. Kaito was just stressed out is all. Why? Why did it end up like this? I thought I could help. I wanted us all to survive. I wanted it so damn bad. I kept fighting for it. Fighting for the truth. Is this what I get? By trying to survive, we're just playing this stupid game. Just like Kokichi.
Damn it! It's almost time. Yeah, it's almost time. This should be enough. I'll end it. Now is the time. I'll end this killing game.
Oh, dang. Kokichi Oma. Well then. Chapter 4. Live and let the ligated world live. To be continued. We got an empty insect cage. Nice. A virtual remake, why don't we? Yes. Oh, dang. I gotta say, I keep getting impressed by these cases. Case 3 was the only one I was rightly able to get the culprit. Like, that was the only one, which, for some reason, Case 3's Danganronpas are always pretty dang obvious. It's like a pattern of theirs or something. Really weird. Regardless, because of how blinded I was about how good of a boy Gunta was, I didn't get it to the last moment. When they pretty much led you on to that fact. And now Kokichi's doing something. So, considering everything, I think we're going to go with the suicide trope this time. I assume. Then again, we have all that Kaito build-up that's just festered. Either way, we're going to take a quick commercial break and figure out everything that happened. Things aren't right, man. They're not right. Well, BRB, everybody.